Hey guys, this is PowerWang Z, and today we are going to be doing a throwback unboxing video. We're going to be taking a look back over some of my next videos here at some of the old collector's editions from before I started really shooting videos like this. So today we're going to be covering Max Payne 3. As you can see here, I have the Xbox 360 edition of the game. The PlayStation 3 one, I believe, came with the same stuff. But let's go ahead and pop this sucker open and take a look at what we've got. So, on this one, we've got on the front the same cover art that you will see on the box of the game. That's going to be the same on the case as it is on the box here. It isn't a special steelbook or anything like that, unfortunately, with this game. On this side, which is the left side of the box, or I guess the right if you're looking at it, the left if you're looking with the box. That is the cover of the manual of the game, just some alternate art of Max. On the other side, we've got Max in his suit, and on the back, another version of Max in his suit, and then just your basic game information, whether it's got multiplayer, how many players, how much memory, that kind of bullshit. So let's go ahead and pop the game open here. And right away on top, we have got a small box up on top of the foam with some cool Max Payne art. It is kind of similar to the case of the game, but a little bit longer and wider. So let's go ahead and pull that guy out of there. So inside of this, I'll get you a quick view of the box. That just says Max Payne 3 on either end, and then you've got the Rockstar emblem on the back. So on this, we've got two items in here. Go ahead and pull that one out, and we'll get the game out here. So obviously the first thing in the case there is the game. It is a 2-disc game, so keep that in mind when you pop it open. It's got a nice case. Instead of, unlike some games like Final Fantasy 13 where they decided to stack the discs one on top of the other, at least you have this nice flap that's got the discs. Then of course you have an advertisement for the Rockstar Pass. And then your game manual. And unlike today's manuals, where you have a page and a half, you've actually got a decent sized manual that goes over your heads up display, goes over multiplayer mode, and talks about it a little bit. So we'll throw that stuff back into the box there. And also what we had inside that little box is a nice little keychain here. It looks to be modeled after a .45 caliber handgun cartridge and has the Max Payne emblem on it, as well as on the flip side, a little easier if I flip it this way, has the Rockstar emblem. There is a note in the bag with this that I got a little bit of a kick out of. It says, "Warning, this is not a toy, not for use by children, and not intended for international use or transport. Check with your carrier before traveling, as this item may not be allowed or may only be allowed in checked baggage. May be confiscated at security checkpoints. We are not responsible for any accidental, intentional, or malicious use of this product." So just a nice little warning, and I can see that TSA might get a little nervous about this. It does actually look like a handgun cartridge, and looks close enough where if it were in your luggage when you're traveling, the TSA might give you some shit for it. So don't even risk it. That's my 2 cents. We'll go ahead and slip that back in the baggie and just display it right there with the game. But we're going to go ahead and kind of push that stuff off to the side here as I knock some stuff over. We'll go ahead and slide the styrofoam packaging out. Oh, I always hated that noise. Also, along with that, inside the packaging, there's a nice little folder. I'll show off the folder here before we get to the statue. So you've got this nice little, let me close the game up here. That'll get out of the way a little bit better for us. So inside this nice little folder, we've got a Rockstar sticker holding it, and I already gently peeled this. So we'll go ahead and get it open again. In here we've got some art that's representative of the game and of Max's life. So let's pull these guys out. And they're going to be separated by individual paper sheets because these are ink printed, it looks like. So on the first one here we have what appears to be some kind of painkiller and liquor. These are all kind of representative of Max's life. So morphine, another painkiller. Some more painkillers and a handgun. These are actually really nice. I mean, they look like they're specifically created to fit the style of Max Payne and that art noir. Then you've got some 9mm handgun cartridges, or 9mm cartridges. And then we're back to the beginning. So kind of some just neat little art noir stuff. Almost stuff that personally I would expect to see on Max's wall. Go ahead and slip that there so that stays visible. And we're going to slide all of this stuff off to the side here for just a minute. And what we're going to do is now we're going to get into the meat of the game. So we're into the meat of the package. So on the back here you've got a Rockstar emblem in the styrofoam. We'll flip it over, and on the front of it we've got a Max Payne 3 logo. And we'll pop that open to get a look at our Max Payne statue. So it's Max in his suit looking a little stylish. It's kind of a cool statue. There's some decent thought put into it. It's not an extraordinarily detailed statue. It's got some detail, but nothing that I would crazily write home about. You can see on Max's shoulder here, he's got an injury in his coat. It's probably going to be really hard to see, but there's a bullet hole in his coat. Yeah, if I can feel it. Yeah, it's right there. And then on the base, you can kind of see there are some shell casings. So, kind of nifty, and it does look like a wood grain floor. But if you have like the Uncharted 3 Collector's Edition, the Tomb Raider Collector's Edition, this guy would go good. He's about the same height, or very close. Does look very cool. If you're a fan of Max Payne, this is something you probably do want to get your hands on. So, we'll, I don't really have anything to prop him up. What the heck is this? We're going to shoot another video about this guy. But, so we got Max Payne. The .45 caliber keychain. The copy of the game. And your art noir prints. So guys, that is the Max Payne 3 Collector's Edition. And this was a throwback unboxing video. So lots of really cool stuff in here. Again, this goes good with a lot of the other statue sizes. They're not exact. None of these are really to scale to each other. But it is nice if you collect video games, because a lot of them are very similar in height for the for this game, for Tomb Raider, for Uncharted. These guys are roughly the same size, so they do look nice together. So we'll go ahead and seal that back up. And guys, thanks for watching, and as always, if you did enjoy the content, please click the follow button down below. If you want, I do broadcast live on Twitch regularly. You can check twitch.com/PowerWangZ for my schedule, what games I'm currently playing. And if you follow me on there, you will get notice when I go online. You can also follow me on Facebook. That's facebook.com/PowerWangZ, or on Twitter @PowerWangZ. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.